Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Abhishek Chaudhary, and today I'm going to explain about my project that I am having with Masai. My student code is FD41470090, and my project name is Healthcare Stroke Analysis. So the objective is to find out the different tools that are present. For example, the Python, Jupyter, MySQL using SQL language, and Power BI for creating dashboard. So now I will brief you about each and everything that I have done in this project. So there is various things that I have to do. The first thing is to clean the data and perform exploratory data analysis. So for this, I have used a Jupyter notebook, and then I have to find out different insights that are useful for the users. As this data is the real world data, so that's a great thing. And after cleaning an EDA part, we have to import this same data, clean data, you can say, in the SQL and perform some queries to find out some insights from SQL also. And then finally, with this clean data, connect with the Power BI and make a dashboard. So this is all about my project. So now I am going to walk you through each and every process that I have done in this in this project. So first of all, I will walk you through the data that I am having. So this is a Kaggle website, and as you can clearly see, there are 12 attributes, 12 column you can say, and 5,000 columns, approx 5,000 columns are there. Sorry, rows are there. So as you can clearly see, there is attribute, or you can say column, like ID. They are unique for sure. Then we are having gender. There are three type of gender mentioned here, but you can see others are having only others having no data. So only female and males are there. And then we are having the column for age. Then we are having hypertension. Is the person having hypertension? Yes for one, and zero for no. Then we are having heart disease, same, zero and one. Then ever married person, married or not? What is the work type? Is it a private, self-employed, and other option also present? Then resident type, urban and rural. Then we are having glucose level. What is the glucose level of that particular person? And what is the BMI for that person? So this is about our data. Now we will go towards the process of data cleaning and exploratory data analysis using Jupyter. So it is loading. Okay, so my folder name is stroke analysis. Under this folder, I am having initially I'm having the this file. Then this is the clean file that we will get at the end after performing our analysis or clean our data. So this is the clean data that we will get at the end, and this is the data that initially I uploaded, and these are the files on which I will do my work. Okay. So this is the main file where I have imported libraries. And then I am having the data, and get familiar with the data. Then D types will tell you what are the types of the data. Then shape will tell you number of rows, number of columns. Is null will tell you whether the column is having any, you can say, null values or not. So you can clearly see here that BMI is having 201 null values, and other than that, no one is having null values. So we will take care of this in the later part of video. I will talk about it. Then we are also having a function like describe. It will describe the numerical value present in our data. Then we will follow the process of clean data. And we will see is there any duplicate values. Then here I just change the names of the columns. And so now to there are two options. The first option is that I just remove all the null values. But in this case, if I remove all other rows that are having BMI value null, then my other information will also lost. So I will not do that. So I will replace with some value. So before checking whether I should replace with mean or median, so I have to check whether the data is skewed. So if the data is skewed, so you can clearly say that the data is skewed. So I replaced with the median, obviously based on the age category. So as we have seen that there are 201 values. Now with this function, those values will be filled with the median as per their category age. So hypertension, I converted yes or no. Then yes, there is a problem. Earlier, we are having the age as the int, so I converted age should not be in a float. Okay, so earlier we can clearly see that the age is in float value. So I just converted it into an int, and there are some values after converting to int coming 0. So I just take those values which are greater than 1. And there are very few rows that are having 0 as a value. So I just remove that because they are not related to our analysis also, because they are not having any stroke. Okay, so we will move towards our data exploratory part. Our data cleaning is done. So now data exploratory part. So we will see, so this is our pie chart that is showing out of the total person present in our data, 95 do not having stroke, 4.3% are having stroke. So like that, we will find the relationship between different columns by using data analysis and by using Matplotlib and Seaborn. So this is also a pie chart. This is a column chart. Now you will see different kinds of column chart, pie chart. So these are showing the different, this is the distribution of ages, and these are the distribution. So this line is KDE line, and uh, these are the persons who are not having a stroke, and these are the person who are having strokes. This is the earlier that we seen is a his plot. This is a his plot. So like that only bar chart again. So I will move quickly because if I explain each and every point, then the video will be very big. So this is a horizontal bar chart. I will explain you if some new thing is coming. Okay, so this is a box plot. This is the average point, and these are the outliers. Okay, so this is an interesting thing that I will explain. Okay, so there is a mean age 43, and there is a mean glucose level. Okay, so we can clearly see that there the values of 1 are at the top right corner. So these are those people who are having mean age greater than 43, and the mean glucose level are also high. So these are the people who are at the higher risk of having stroke. So this is the analysis that we can do. So this is about the data cleaning and exploratory data analysis by using Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. Now we will see how to integrate this with our SQL. So in the end, I saved this clean file as a health data. So now we will see how to connect this with our SQL database. So this is our integration part. Then we have to import these libraries, and under SQL Alchemy library, there is a module create engine, and this is a variable name, and we have to give our username and then password and the name of the database. So this database has to be built before the connection. So we will move towards the SQL. And here you can clearly see there is a database name stroke analysis that I have already built. So after creating the database, I will connect this like this only. Then I will read this file, and just this is health data. This is my table name that will come under the database, that is stroke analysis. So you can clearly see this is stroke analysis, and this is the same name that we have uh, created here. So like that, our integration part is done with the SQL, and now we are having the data on our SQL database. So we can also, so I have done here some queries like if I will explain you a few queries. Like I will explain you the first query, what is doing this. So this is explaining me the who are the person who are at the higher risk of having stroke. So male who formerly smoked are at the 8%, are having the 8% possibility of having the stroke. So these are the things like that. I have done various queries. I will also explain you the last query. Okay. So what it shows you, impact of combined risk factors on stroke rate for combination of smoking status, hypertension, and heart disease. So here you can clearly see the person who smokes, as well as having hypertension, as well as having heart disease. Out of a total, 33% of people are having stroke under this category. So like that, there are different categories that you can explore here. Okay, so like this, I have done many. I have also figured out many insights from SQL also. SQL is very helpful when we have to aggregate different attributes like smoking, hypertension, and heart disease. I aggregate all the three and make unique combination. Then I'm finding what is the relation between different attribute. Is there any relation or not? So SQL is very helpful in this. Now we will go towards the Power BI dashboard, and this is our Power BI dashboard. And before that, we have to upload this data. So this data is appearing now. So we have to upload this data. So for uploading, get data, then you can click on more. And now if you click MySQL database, then MySQL will come. Then if you click on connect, then it will ask you for server and database name. And then when you click, there is a pop-up that will ask you about the username and the password. And then when you connect, then this data will appear here. Okay, so this is the same data that I cleaned. But yes, there is some difference also. I will show you what are the difference. So You can see that BMI category and glucose category, they are not present in our previous data. So how they come there? I created them here only by creating new column by using tax function. So like for BMI category, if the person is having this to this, then underweight. If the person is having this to this, then normal, this to this, overweight, and this value, and greater than this value, obese. And then click. So new column you can create like this. Similarly, I created another column for the glucose category. If the person is having greater than this value, shorter than this value, then low. Similarly, normal, and then high. You can give different conditions for that. And these are the DEX functions. So what are DEX functions? DEX functions are nothing but your custom functions that you can make here. Okay. So now we'll move towards our data. Okay, so let me lock object first. And this is our data. Apart from that, you can also create new measures. Like I have created one measure stroke rate. So this is also doing the same, but the main difference between the measure and the column is that measure do not appear in the table, and new column will appear in the table. That's the main difference. And this is the report view. This is the table view, as we already see, and this is the model view. Um, Here I am having only one table, but if I have another table, then we can create a relationship between them. Right now uh, I am having only one. You can say table. That's why relationship function is not coming. Otherwise, if I'm having this, then you can see the relationship function. And these are the same thing text. So now we will look at our Power BI dashboard. So you can clearly see that you can perform different options, like these are the slider option present here. So if I do that, then you can see total number of persons in our data who suffered from stroke. What are the total number of male? What are the total number of female? And these are different slices, whether the person married or not. You can choose as per the requirement. There is a slices for heart disease, hypertension, uh, person residing in urban or rural, what is the gender of this person. You can also select from the drop down, like this is loading. Please wait. System is little bit low now. Okay. So you can also select from there. You can also select the smoking status. And now here you can see what is the percentage of a person who is suffering from stroke under self-employed category. If there are 100 people in the self category, then 7.94% of people suffered from stroke. So you can clearly see that the highest number is for the self-employed than the private one. Here you can see the stroke rate by age. So you can clearly see the highest is for 80 plus, and also the second highest is for 60 to 80. So if you want to go to the next page, then this is the button. You can click on that, or you can click on that as well. So if you click on that, then we will come on to the next page. So they are the connections. Now you can see the gender. 52% are male. Out of those, 5.17% suffered from stroke. Similarly, you can see for the female. You can also see by the BMI category. So that the category that I have made using new column are coming here. You can see overweight, obese, normal weight. So you can see the highest risk factor is with the person who are overweight. Similarly, you can see with the smoking status that who smoked or formerly smoked are at the higher level of risk uh, of you can say stroke. Now you can also see by the glucose category whether the person is having high, normal, or low glucose category. So you can see the person who are having the high glucose level is at the higher risk of having the stroke. You can for sure select the age limit. You can see all the visualization will toggle with respect to that. You can also select the PMI. All the visualization will also toggle for this. So this is about the Power Dashboard. And if you want to go back, then clearly you can click on it. You can go back where you were started. So this is about the Power BI, and this is the final thing that I have done in this project. And thank you for listening me patiently, and I will meet you again with the next project. Thank you and have a nice day.